Tradecred and CredX are two of the top invoice discounting platforms in India which allow retail investors to participate. Before we compare these two platforms, first let us understand how invoice discounting works. What is invoice discounting in banking? Waiting for customers to pay invoices can put a strain on small to medium-sized businesses' cash flow. Invoice discounting enables businesses to gain instant access to cash tied up in unpaid invoices and tap into the value of their sales ledger. It's simple. When you invoice a customer or client, you receive a percentage of the total from the lender, providing your business with a cash flow boost. Another way to look at invoice discounting is by seeing it as a series of short-term business loans using invoices as security. In other words, the lender knows that you're owed the money, so will lend you most of it before your customer has actually paid you. Imagine a situation where a company is selling a product on an e-commerce portal such as Amazon. Amazon offers you an invoice with a promise to pay you off in 60 days. But since you have overheads to pay, you will present this invoice on a platform like Tradecred. Real investors will invest the money and thus help the company raise funds to meet its immediate needs. Once the invoice is paid by the e-commerce portal, your investment is returned along with appropriate interest. Tradecred platform highlights. Tradecred is an investment platform that is based on the concept of invoice discounting. This is an alternate debt platform for retail investors. The alternate debts would include instruments such as trade receivables discounting, leasing, bonds, debts, etc. Tradecred lets the companies list their invoices on its platform. The invoices or debts are listed as deals. The investors are allowed to buy a portion of the deal or the entire deal as per their preferences. Each of these deals come with their start and end times. As the deal is closed, the company will pay the investor his investment along with the interest for the period of the deal. Invoices of several companies are available on the platform like Amazon, FirstCry, Infosys, Godrej, Tata Q-Lick, HCL, Coca-Cola, Swiggy. KredX highlights. KredX terms itself as a supply chain financing solution provider. KredX started in the year 2015 and has been adding quite a few products for both investors and businesses over the years. KredX team comprises founders and team members with years of experience in banking, financing, etc. KredX backers include Sequoia, Tiger Global, and Prime Venture Partners. Current offerings from KredX for investors are primarily three at the moment, which are as follows. 1. Invoice discounting. 2. Digital gold, silver. 3. Bonds. Let us know to understand the invoice discounting offering. KredX has been one of the first platforms in India to offer invoice discounting to retail investors. In invoice discounting, you fund a business's unpaid invoices at a discounted rate, thus providing immediate liquidity. KredX acts as a platform for businesses and investors to sell, purchase invoices raised on blue-chip companies. The duration of invoices is on average around 30 to 90 days, and investors willing to park their money for the short term can fund these invoices, making attractive returns with considering minimal risks. All invoices listed on KredX are verified before being listed on the platform. You can make up to 15% returns by investing in invoice discounting with KredX. KredX versus Tradecred. Which is the best invoice discounting platform in India? While defaults have been near zero on Tradecred, there have been a few negative incidences on KredX in 2019. A quick search on Google would lead you to more details. I have tried to highlight a few details known to me in the next section below. There is also a new promising platform, Giraffe, which lists alternative investment opportunities of multiple types, including invoice discounting. I have recently started investing with them and the experience has been good. Watch my detailed video on Giraffe review for more details. However, at the same time, it is important to note that invoice discounting as an asset class has an element of risk attached to it inherently, irrespective of the platform used. Do your due diligence properly for individual invoices you invest in and diversify across multiple invoices to minimize risk. I have used KredX since 2018 and have invested in multiple deals till now without any default. I use KredX along with Giraffe and Tradecred for investing in invoice discounting. The reason is that it provides different enterprises which are not available on other platforms. It helps to diversify my risk and gives me more variety and options to invest in. I might consider investing in bonds and digital gold in the future. Some of the deals I invested in recently are Bizongo, Savio Health Tech. Now let's have a look at my portfolio.
So let me show you how the user interface of KredX and Tradecred looks like. So this is how KredX interface looks like. You can see all the discounting deals here. There are multiple deals listed on the platform at all times. Network is a very popular company on most of the invoice discounting platforms. Coco Blue Retail is the company which earlier was Amazon, and then Ratan Enterprise bought this company from Amazon. So basically, this is nothing but Cloudtail. Then there are some other companies also. So each deal you can find few details like the yield, the tenure, the score. So remember the number given here is the gross yield. For some deals there is no transaction fees, but for some deals you have to check the transaction fees, and then the net yield is what matters. For instance, if you look at this deal, so there is a transaction fees involved. So you need to look at the deal details, and you can see the gross yield is 11%. For 3 months, you're getting a gross yield of 11%. In the past, I have invested in multiple deals on this platform. Even currently, I have a couple of deals on the platform. You can see, I have invested in Smart Paddles, which is a current deal, and the closed deals. You can see Smart Paddle again, Appareo, Myntra, Bira, Appareo, Flipkart. So you can see earlier I invested in 2019, and then I stopped investing because I was not very comfortable. But then again, I started, when they have rebranded themselves, and there's some better invoices on the platform. So this is apart from discounting deals, you also have bonds on CredX. So you have all the popular bonds on CredX. These bonds are available on other platforms like Golden Pie also, and then you can also buy digital gold and silver, though I have never done that. But if somebody wants to buy gold and silver, I think they can buy it from here as well. So this is how CredX looks like, and then this is the Tradecred. Again, Tradecred has the interface is not as good as CredX, but otherwise the platform is decent. You can see that some deals are common between CredX and network, like Bizongo, Smart Paddle name is Bizongo. So you can see the vendor, and then you can see the duration and the yield, and then decide from which platform you would want to invest in these deals. Furlenco is a very common deal which is available on Tradecred. For some deals they provide zero cost liquidity. It means that whenever you want you can exit the deal, and so this provides liquidity. One advantage Tradecred has over CredX is CredX minimum investment is 3 lakh for all deals, but in CredX there are certain deals which you can buy at a lower minimum amount. Also, for instance, this is 2 lakhs. There are certain deals which start at 150,000, and there are few deals even at 50,000. So someone who wants to start with a smaller amount, I feel Tradecred is a better platform that way. In the past, I've done a lot of deals. See completed deals. You can see I have used this platform. Been using it for a long time. You can see. Uh, uh, so you can see. I mean, there are 3 more pages. So yeah, I've been using it for 3 years. My experience has been good, but like I said, in invoice discounting or any debt product, each deal has to be looked at differently. It depends on how the macroeconomic factors are at the time, and you should do your own due diligence before investing. So there's no um, blanket rule for investing. You have to do the due diligence. There's no other way.
You can read the full blog on this topic by using the link provided in the description. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, then hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification for future video updates. Also, share your reviews in the comment section. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.